Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today we're going to be reviewing Golden Feather, or the Golden Feathers mod. It kind of sounds like a plural thing, but they actually named it singular. So I'm just going to read the description that it says on the mod page. So it says, we have golden apples in the game, but now we can have golden feathers. Simply craft a golden feather like you would craft a golden apple, but this time use golden feathers. Consuming the golden feather will give you slow falling, absorption, and haste effects for 10 minutes. This is great for jumping off cliffs or mining. So this is an alternative to golden apples. This basically removes the regeneration in replacement for slow falling, absorption, and haste. So in order to craft the golden feather, all you just need is a feather and golden ingots. But depending on the mod pack and the challenges, they might be a lot more expensive based on the circumstances. But this is how you make the golden feather. And I also want to rule out that if you actually try to get this in creative mode, you cannot get it through creative mode. You actually have to craft the golden feather. That's kind of what it is. You can see that it has the NTB as the feather, but it doesn't say like the golden feather mod or anything. It's basically embedded into Minecraft, but as an added recipe. So we're going to take this golden feather, and this is what it looks like. It's basically a feather, but it's yellow, but it's golden. And we also have this elytra over here because we're going to be using slow falling to get to the other side. Because, of course, that's where our next stage is going to be. So all we just got to do is just consume our golden feather like so. And then we get the effects for 10 minutes as it rules out. So you get a absorption for 10 minutes, haste for 10 minutes, and slow falling for 10 minutes. So you can see that it does work. Yep, that's slow falling. We clipped our elytra, and we just get ourselves a good head start with the run, and we just jump across this ravine. And yeah, I could have jumped off a lot sooner, but don't worry, we'll eventually make it. Eventually. Almost there. I could have made some rockets, but I didn't want to do that because I just want to prove that slow falling actually works. What have I actually done? All right, we're right now made to our destination. That was crazy. Very crazy. It took up like a good 3 minutes of our time, but it was still helpful. So let me just put my elytra in the chest, and we got ourselves the iron pickaxe with efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3 because I just want to show you guys the haste effect. So as you can see, we can immediately just harvest this terracotta in a flash. I haven't really tested out any other blocks, but we'll try to see how efficient this slow falling feather or golden feather is going to be used. So right now we're just entering different layers of the terracotta within this canyon here. Come on, I just want to see stone because I want to see if we can insta break stone with this type of haste and efficiency. Okay, well, it's not insta break, but at least it mines things a little bit efficiently. And this slow falling does become annoying over time once you, I guess, keep mining and then you accidentally, like, you know, just trying to go down a block. But, I mean, there are some caveats with the mod. Sometimes slow falling is a bit redundant. But I'll probably use slow falling if I'm mining in the underground, like deep underground within the cave chunks or within the deep caves, where it's like a big cave area. I'm trying to find a word for it. It's like one of those cave ravines and big cave veins or cave veins. I don't know. I'm trying to find words to describe the tunneling experience because I'm not a miner. I'm literally a scientist. And from the looks of it, it takes us to some other place. I mean, this kind of is going off the rails for the showcase, but as you can see, the haste effect does work, and it does help a little bit with excavation. And if you pair this up with other excavation mods, it will probably be a lot easier. It would just feel like haste with 5x5 or 3x3x1. All right, so we actually found some sort of cave. Like we found some coal deposits, some gold. I'm trying to see if we can find like a big cave entry, but I'm pretty sure this is just taking us to many dead ends. So let me just return back to the surface so we can conclude this showcase. Anyways, this is going to wrap up for Golden Feather, and I'm trying to understand the whole concept of the absorption effect for 10 minutes because you only get 4 HP or 2 hearts, and then once you lose the 2 hearts, the absorption is kind of useless. Unless there is a way to configure the effects, instead of just using absorption, you can use resistance or you can use speed. I'm just saying it from my point of view or my take. I'm just saying absorption is kind of unnecessary unless you do want to change it to something else. Because haste and slow falling are fine. It's just absorption I don't think is necessary. But if you guys find this helpful in some way, then that's good. And I'm thankful because this will make mining and traveling through the nether or the end a lot easier with the slow falling. But until then, I'm going to do another research on another mod. Don't know what it is, but until next time, stay tuned.